the storied Los Angeles Coliseum, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on last year's national champion, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Trojans will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Northwestern's offense will have the football first. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They go to the ground. Got a little space. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. To the air, it's Byrne. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Let's take a step back for a moment and think about Northwestern. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. Three-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a three-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home. And now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So USC's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough.
There he goes! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Pick up the first down on the ground like that, it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right, I'm going to need a little education. Give me some context.
Going for the big play. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
That's caught. It's Dobbs. He's finally stopped, and not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Line getting set on second down. They just keep firing. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. The Trojans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal! Quick strike through the air for the score. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense hasn't been deep in their own end. They're testing the right side here. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this.
Turning it on. Smashes through the tackle. The 50. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. And the Wildcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Going to the ground. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Northwestern! Extra point here will tie the game. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They'll try the run. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Trying play action. Got it in the middle. It's Bray. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And, man, this QB has delivered all year long. All the hype coming in as a freshman. Like, will he get on the field? Not only does he get on the field, now we're talking late in the season about being a true freshman.
Gonna let it fly. And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline. The Trojans make a living on stretching the field with big plays in the passing game because they just throw the ball to that receiver. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. To throw, it's Byrne. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Let's see what they've got on second down. The play action fake. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Northwestern will send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. This offense has it with really good field position. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
This is a great play by the defensive back, and I think one of the hardest things to do as a DB is you're covering a receiver deep down the field, your back's to the...
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And this is one of the things that makes this defense so tricky is they've got incredible speed at the inside linebacker position. Not only can they go side...
A shot for the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. And all that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Pulls it in. It's Bray. He stopped short, and it's fourth down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Dropping back, it's Byrne. Hit as he throws. It's complete on the right side. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Got it behind the line. It's Clement. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. They get to him as he throws. Working the middle. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Northwestern ready to dial one up on first down. Looking to throw on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Got it set up on the outside. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And he missed it. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Trojans, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now...
Breaks into the open.
hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Wildcats have it back from Northwestern offense headed out. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
To the air, it's Byrne. Caught, close to the marker, it's Evans. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to throw on 1st down. On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And if that don't light your fire, your wood is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boy, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive linemen, make game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. That's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. What a disappointment. No good. Missed the field goal. Missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. Back to pass. It's Byrne. Got the tight end outside. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. They'll give it to the back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Here's a hit. And this defense has maxed Squeezed out this pressure. Another sack. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. They get through and it's blocked. He picks it up. Oh, he's got some space. The 40, at the 30. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Trojans. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And they knocked through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. They'll give it on the counter. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Northwestern about to boot it away to open the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to... There he goes! Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He leaves it with the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Jolly. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. And now on second down for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. The Trojans have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They keep pushing forward. Now back to work on second and goal from the 6. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Southern Cal! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Here's the handoff. Runs through the tackle. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Looking downfield, it's Burns. Stands in and takes the hit. Intercepted for the 11th time. Taking it the other way. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Takes the handoff. It's Wormley. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Jolly. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Trojans are threatening in the red zone. Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans! And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
USC 42, Northwestern 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. And a heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clement. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Byrne. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the misconnection on the first attempt, see if he gets a little looser. Northwestern will have to punt it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Handoff to the single running back.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Takes it on the return. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Fires to the big fella. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Johnson looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Pulls it in. It's Canty. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. A 1st down for the offense. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Humphries. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw again. Fakes the grab. Turning it on. Powers through. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Wildcats are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got an open man.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a...
Wide open on the right. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers.
He's trying to get it in, and he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, USC! They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1. My goodness, he is putting on a laser show right now. Liner, Palmer, Pat Hayden, Marinovich, you name it. These guys are going to be looking up at this dude.
Just spinning the bean all over the yard, and that's why you come to USC. Those names you mentioned, and you know that ball's going to be in your hands. You get to go make plays, and he is doing exactly that.
The screen, and watch out. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They're going to run it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down and run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Northwestern will send out the punt team. Hauls it in at the 40. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Trojans will have it 1st and 10. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Let's go. Gonna run it. It's Briggs. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. And the Trojans lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. He's got it on the run. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because it was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Johnson looking to throw. On target. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. And the rush will get to him at the 25.